So you're thinking about moving to Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys, but you're concerned about our local economy and what the future job market looks like in Charlottesville, Harrisonburg, Waynesboro, or Staunton. Some of the national headlines make it sound like our economy is really in trouble. And maybe you're thinking that job opportunities only exist in major cities. Well, I encourage you to think again, because in this video, we are going to explore smaller, lesser populated areas in Virginia, like Staunton, Waynesboro, Harrisonburg, Charlottesville, Rockingham, and Augusta counties. All of these locations are experiencing an impressive job growth, backed by a stable, diversified economy. But before we get into whether the sky is falling or not, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hey everyone, if you are new here, we are so excited you found us. My name is Leslie Gleason, along with my husband Stephan. We are your Virginia Mountain to Valley real estate agents, where we not only help you sell or buy a house, but we also talk about current events. We feature businesses you may want to check out, and we go to and show you a lot of fun things to do here in this amazing valley. We're not going to bother you too often either, as we only post 2 videos every week. So if you enjoy watching videos like this and haven't subscribed, why not? If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button and touch that bell icon so you won't miss an episode of what we bring. You will also be helping us reach our goal of 3,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. Appreciate it. Okay, are you ready to see if Chicken Little was right and if the sky is falling on our local job market and economy? Well, Charlottesville and the entire Shenandoah Valley from Waynesboro to Harrisonburg are quietly becoming one of the hottest job market areas in the state. Central Virginia is growing with new jobs in the fields of aerospace, tech, and agriculture. There are also some new retail giants that are pouring into our area as well. Have you ever heard of Buc-ee's? If you haven't, you are going to need to check out the video we did on opening day. Are you into engineering? You should look into Northrop Grumman. Businesses like these are hiring hundreds of people, from billion-dollar investment companies to booming tech and agriculture. This region is attracting job seekers. Our smaller communities are becoming economic powerhouses, attracting both businesses and new residents who are looking for more space, affordability, and a better quality of life without sacrificing their career opportunities. But let's be real though. There are some places across the United States that are struggling right now. They are experiencing tech layoffs, inflation, a slower housing market, a decrease in house prices, and a slower job growth. Maybe you currently live in one of those areas. I know cities like New York, San Francisco, and even Richmond are seeing people move out, not into them. But Central Virginia, this region is doing the opposite. And yet most people have no idea it's happening because the national news isn't talking about our economic surge here, or why Buc-ee's picked Mount Crawford of all places to be their first Virginia megastore. Meanwhile, workers, families, and remote professionals are quietly flocking here to this area. So, why are businesses intentionally choosing smaller cities like Mount Crawford or Waynesboro or Staunton, even over the major larger metro areas? Well, one of the reasons is because of lower operating costs, available workforce, a pro-business local government, and improved access to technology and transportation. So in many ways, Central Virginia's small towns offer the perfect blend of economic opportunity and community development. I've been talking a lot about small towns in Central Virginia, and you may be wondering what the population is actually around here. So first thing we're going to do is break that down. The Shenandoah Valley is comprised of multiple counties, and as a Commonwealth state, we also have several independent cities within those counties that operate separately from the county government. So let's look at the population figures from the online source worldpopulationreview.com for a look at the key areas we are going to be discussing today. Again, these are just estimates, okay? So they're not actual numbers, these are estimates based on 2025 reviews. This region is home to around 420,805 people, with Albemarle County leading the way at 117,338 people. Rockingham County comes in next with a population of 88,876. Augusta County is third with a population of 78,863. The independent city of Harrisonburg, which is located in Rockingham County, comes in fourth place at a population of 50,700. In fifth place is the city of Charlottesville, which is located in Albemarle County, and it comes in at 46,553. So all of those are followed by the two Augusta County independent cities of Staunton at around 26,000 and Waynesboro at 23,800 people. That was a lot of numbers. You usually don't hear all those numbers from me. You usually hear them from Stefan. So, okay, you may be saying to yourself, smaller population is nice and all, but what is the median household income in these locations? All right, so you asked, let's break that down. So according to Modio research in May of 2025, so just a few months ago, as we are taping this in July 2025, the median household income in the United States is estimated to be around $83,150. So let's look at the median household income of all the locations that we just talked about and gave you the population on. And we're going to do it in the same order that we did the population. So starting with Albemarle County coming in at $102,617. Rockingham County is $78,468. Augusta County is $79,972. Harrisonburg City is $59,752. City of Charlottesville is $69,829. Staunton is $62,586. And Waynesboro is $56,364. Well, you may be asking, all that information is great, but how much does it actually take to live comfortably as a single adult in these areas? So that's a fair enough question. And let's take a look and a peek at the cost of living in the city of Staunton, for example. Okay, so for both of these comparisons that I'm going to give you today, I'm going to use the website apartments.com. And if you use their website and look it up, they have a great breakdown of all the costs you may incur while living in a particular city. So you may want to do research on a city that I didn't mention today. So take a look at that website. But for the sake of this video, and so I don't bore you to death, we're only going to look at two of the cities that I'm going to talk to you about. So let's start and look at a broader picture first. The average American household spends $61,334 annually on living expenses. Now, let's take a look at how much it will take for you to live comfortably, like I said, as a single adult in the city of Staunton, Virginia. And this is, of course, before taxes. So I don't know what that's going to look like after taxes. But according to apartments.com, you should budget for Staunton, Virginia around $52,248 per year. The average rent in Staunton is $1,247 per month. And groceries are going to cost you roughly $7,392 per year. These figures can vary, of course, and they are based on your individual spending habits and your lifestyle choices. So, how does the cost of living in Staunton, Virginia compare to the national average? Well, specifically, housing costs are significantly lower, while utilities tend to be a little bit higher. And other expenses like the groceries and the transportation, those are also below the national average. So now we took a look at Staunton, which is on the lower end of all of the places that we're talking about. So let's switch over and let's talk about one of the more expensive cities to live in, like Charlottesville. So to live comfortably as a single adult in Charlottesville, Virginia before taxes, you should budget around $60,000 to $70,000 per year. The average rent in Charlottesville is $1,758 per month, and your groceries are going to run you roughly $8,076 per year. Compared to the national average, the cost of living in Charlottesville, Virginia is a little bit higher than the national average, of course. Specifically, housing costs in Charlottesville are significantly more expensive than the national average. However, transportation and grocery costs are generally lower than the national average here. After looking at all the numbers, what is the key takeaway, you may be asking me? Well, we have a pretty stable economic market here in this area, and while the cost of living in Charlottesville is higher than in Staunton, it's encouraging to see that there is an increase in the job market in Central Virginia. All right, let's take a look at some of the job opportunities in our area. Who's hiring and who's growing? So Northrop Grumman is building a $200 million electronics manufacturing facility in Waynesboro. The building is well underway with a completion date later this year and production to begin in 2026. They're known for satellites, radar systems, and cybersecurity. This expansion is expected to create over 300 high-paying jobs in engineering, robotics, and manufacturing. This isn't just a big thing, it's transformational for Waynesboro, so good for them. So at the beginning of the video, you heard me mention Buc-ee's. Well, Buc-ee's just opened its first Virginia location right off I-81 outside Harrisonburg in Mount Crawford. It's not just a gas station, folks. It's a 74,000 square foot mega travel stop. No trucks are allowed there. It's just a travel stop. With over 200 employees starting at $18 an hour, and it goes up from there. The $60 million investment in the Rockingham County location is expected to have a positive ripple effect, potentially attracting other businesses and further developing that I-81 corridor. Both local and state officials have expressed enthusiasm for this project, viewing it as a major win for the region. Governor Youngkin actually has specifically highlighted the potential for well-paying jobs, tax revenue, and a high-quality travel experience, all because of Buc-ee's. Well, Buc-ee's expansion is seen as a catalyst for long-term development in emerging corridors, with the potential to attract surrounding businesses and to stimulate further growth in the area in which they are located. So the next business I want to feature today is called CAF 2 Code. This is a growing IT consulting company in Harrisonburg. So with Harrisonburg enjoying an all-time high of 25,000 workers in the city, there is definitely a need to expand the IT consulting. The name, though, CAF to Code, is based on a common inside joke among programmers: input coffee, aka caffeine, output code. They say that the playful name reflects the idea that coffee, which is often consumed in large quantities by programmers, fuels their ability to produce code. While the name originated from this humorous phrase, though, CAF to Code LLC emphasizes that it has evolved to represent something deeper, including connection, collaboration, and an impact on the community beyond just coding itself. So CAF to Code is investing $135,000 to expand its Harrisonburg operation, which means they are hiring for remote-friendly development and IT roles. This is huge for young professionals and tech grads from colleges like JMU and UVA locally here. The CEO, Benjamin Breeden, said the Harrisonburg expansion is expected to create around 20 jobs within the company. So if you have a niche and a skill set that you want to check out, I encourage you to contact them. The next business I want to feature is Wawa. Yeah, Wawa, W-A-W-A. So if you've ever driven through the Mid-Atlantic, you're going to recognize the name Wawa. They're planning multiple new locations here in Virginia, including one in Staunton and one in Waynesboro. The store brings around 50 to 100 jobs in the retail food service and management. Not to mention, folks just love their Pebble Ice in their drinks. They do specialize in hoagies and fresh made bread and a lot of other healthy food options. Business number 3 is Shenandoah Valley Organic. This is expanding and adding 100+ jobs in agriculture and food logistics. They are a USDA certified organic chicken processor and wholesaler located in Harrisonburg. They are known for their farmer-focused business model, where farmers own their flocks and make decisions on raising chickens. So they get to make their own decisions with fair and consistent pay that's based on average performance. Their products are certified organic and certified humane, and they offer traceability back to the specific farm through a farm ID on each package that you are going to purchase, which I think is pretty cool. All right, the next company is called The Plant Company, and they are located in Staunton, Virginia. They are creating even more jobs in a climate-controlled greenhouse, and they offer high-end houseplants specializing in providing you some specialized care instructions for their plants. So when I did research on this company, I noticed that they got tired of people taking their plants home and not knowing how to care for them, and their plants ultimately dying. So to help prevent that, this company gives you a specialized instruction little thing on their plants to tell you how to take care of their plants. So that's pretty cool. So are you interested in the healthcare job market? Well, UVA Healthcare and Augusta Health are currently hiring nurses, techs, x-ray techs, and admin staff. So if you're in healthcare, there's really no shortage of opportunities here. All right, so what is the common thread that I've been talking about throughout these businesses? Well, they're not just seasonal or part-time gigs. They are career track roles with benefits and training and advancement, all in a region with a lower cost of living and less traffic and a better quality of life than the big cities that you may be coming from. If you're feeling stuck in a high-cost, low-growth city, or you're ready for a better work-life balance, Central Virginia might be exactly what you've been looking for. Whether you're a college grad, a mid-career professional, a remote worker, or a tradesperson, there's a position here for you. I hope I was able to give you a clearer picture of our local economy as well. The sky isn't falling in Central Virginia. Sorry, Chicken Little. I really do appreciate your watching today's video. There are many reasons why folks are moving to the Shenandoah Valley. A change of location may be just what you are looking for, and if it is, I hope you will give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you locate your new home. And if this video gave you a new perspective on Charlottesville and the Shenandoah Valley job market, would you do me a favor? Drop me a comment below and let me know where you're watching this video from. And if you are considering making a move, let me know that as well. If you're already in the area, what changes are you seeing to the area? And maybe you're looking to sell. Let me know that as well. Don't forget though, to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on Virginia's fastest growing towns and neighborhoods. Just a reminder, I'm Leslie, and until next time, I'll see you around town.